Hello there, today I have Lego Transformers animated Bulkhead. And I think I did a pretty good job on this build. It might not be my best build, but I still think it's a pretty good build. And as you can see, this is his fire truck mode. And it's not a fire truck, it's like a SWAT truck. It's like the star detail on the side. It has the 6 wheels, 3 on each side. This gap has a gap here. I just didn't want any extra kibble on the robot mode. Not that there is much or any on the robot mode. And it's got the light bar on the top. I didn't even know he had a light bar on the top of his vehicle. And there's the bottom. You can see there's some robot stuff. Actually sticking out the back. And actually this section is weapon storage. So let me show you without the weapon storage. And as you might have noticed, there's no light bar. The star detail remains. And basically, he just turns into a dump truck if you take that out. It just kind of reminds me of a dump truck. Honestly, I think it looks good still without it, but I'd rather keep it on. But we're just going to leave it off since it obviously transforms into his wrecking ball. Yeah. So, yeah, let's get to size comparisons. Minifigure, Core Class Ironhide, and Legion Class Prowl. Here's this comparison since I didn't do it in Prowl's video. Here he is next to all of my animated builds. I'm really surprised I'm keeping all of these. He is 8 studs long, 5 studs tall, and maybe 4.5 studs wide. Alright, now it's time for some transformation. First thing we're going to do for transformation is his Wrecking Ball Mace thing. Other colors may not be 100% accurate, but this is the best I could do. And there's a bit of parts forming. Take that off, put it on like that. Take these top pieces off and basically create a pattern so that there's only one of these gray details on each side. So basically just rotate these two and then you get a pattern like this. And then reattach these two pieces that are on the top. It really doesn't matter where, and that is the wrecking ball fully transformed. I guess you could do this for how it's going to attach to his arm. But yeah, that's his wrecking ball. Yeah, you fold out the side panels. Swivel this entire section up. Those are going to be his arms. You can tell by his claw hands. Swivel this back in. And swivel down. It's not really a complex transformation. We're actually probably like 40% done by this point. And that gives enough clearance so that you can swivel these sections out like so. Swivel this out to the side. Rotate the cheese slope up and then continue swivel. And then swivel the arms separately from that bicep swivel joint. Same thing on the other side. Then we return to the back. Put this wheel section down. And yeah, swivel this around on the ball joint. And then take the legs out. Swivel them around and put them back in. These will act as heels, kind of. Then put it up, fold the legs back down, and make sure it's latching onto the area. It's not latching onto anything as in studs, just latches on like that, like at the edge of where the stud connection is, at the edge of the piece. It gives them a little extra height. And then we can put the arms down, and you can see his robot mode's coming together pretty nicely. And then I know this doesn't really like swivel or anything in the transformation, even though it's a ball joint. This needs to slide in, and a normal clip connection wouldn't allow these pieces to slide in. So that's why this piece is kind of necessary. Then fold the side panels up and fold these top sections down. And you know, those create as like little the little things that's over shoulders. And yeah, that is basically Bulkhead transformed. The first thing you might notice is the star details are on his back instead of his shoulders or wherever it's supposed to be. I don't know if that's this is actually accurate. I don't know, honestly. Um, Honestly, I haven't tested if this can connect, so I guess we're gonna find out. My idea was that it would tab into the underneath of his arm, since it can't really tap into where his arm or hand actually is because of, you know, the claw. I wanted to get the claw detail in there. And yeah, I guess this works. So, I mean, obviously it drags him down, but yeah. Let's try something like that. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's gonna pop off. You just pop that off. But yeah, that's his robot mode. I guess, yeah. What am I gonna do next? He at one point in the show he sits on these things. I'm gonna try and do that off camera. I don't know if it'll actually work. It's already impossible. This piece gets in the way, so that's a kind of a missed opportunity. I mean, this piece also like slides around and swivels and stuff. So yeah, maybe if you take it off. So it's kind of a success after you take these two panels off. He kind of does it. Uh, yeah, it kind of works. Yeah, you can do it. Wow. Okay. Um, it's time to stop messing with this gimmick. I'm gonna do some articulation. You've already seen most of the back panel articulation. I don't know exactly what it's called, but this swivel joint can go to the side, up, down, down that far, forward that far. It slides and it swivels. Uh, no way swivel. His legs are just attached to ball joints. And yeah, the shoulders ball joints. We could get a little clearance. You can get enough clearance to get the thing to do an entire. Well, it can't do because of the back panels. It can't do an entire shoulder rotation. It swivels unhindered unless it's by the back panel once again. Yeah, and elbow, and that's really it. Oh yeah, head articulation. His head is just one stud to emphasize his enormous size. So yeah. I also don't in the Transformers animated design. He has treads on the bottom of his feet. I don't know how that came to be when he has no treads on his vehicle mode. So I don't know. I also don't know if the wheel placement is correct. I don't know if they're supposed to be anywhere else or anything like that. But yeah, that's Bulkhead. Let's do some size comparisons. Oh right, and oh crap. Okay, just put that back. Accidentally smacked the camera. We're gonna. Oh, I'm gonna show you this kind of swivels around because of the one stud connection. Yeah, just a lot of ball joints, and it can fit on either hand. So yeah. As you can see by this size comparison, Bulkhead is basically a legend scale figure. He is about 9 studs tall. He is almost double the size of a minifigure, maybe a little bit above. Here they all are from the shortest and tallest, and I'll see you next time.